Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to do the word problems related to spherical mirrors. Now, as you know that spherical mirrors are convex and concave mirrors, so we are going to do the problems for that. Now, for solving the problems, we just quickly go through the formulas and the relations that are used and the sign convention that is we use. So, we are covering the SLO, that is solve word problems related to the image location by spherical mirror using mirror formula. Now, what is mirror formula? You can see the mirror formula is the equation shows the relation between object distance P and U. It can be denoted by P and U, image distance Q or V, and the focal length that is denoted by F. So the relation is 1 upon F is equal to 1 upon P plus 1 upon Q, and or either 1 upon U plus 1 upon V. So where F represents the distance from focus to the pole of the mirror, P represents the distance of object from the mirror, Q or V represent the distance of image from the mirror. Now the second relation is magnification. Magnification is the distance of image from the pole of the mirror to the distance of object from the pole of the mirror. It is in mathematically represented by M magnification, that is Q image distance, P the object distance. Or similarly, Q can be represented by V or P can be represented by U. So this is the relation for the magnification. And again we have a from the mirror equation we have this relation also. The ratio of image height to the object height is equal to the ratio of the image distance from the mirror to the object distance from the pole of the mirror. Now, you need to note this point too, just to conclude your results in the word problem. If magnification is 1, the size of image is always equal to the size of object. If magnification is greater than 1, it means size of image is greater than the size of object. If the magnification is less than 1, then the size of image is less than the size of object. You can see that magnification is the ratio of two similar quantities, so it has no units, and it simply shows that how many times the object's image size is increased or decreased as compared to the object. So it is only just, for instance, if I say the magnification is 2, it means the height of the image is twice than the height of the object. Okay, now the next relation is between the radius of curvature and the focal length. Now focal length is half of the radius of curvature. Okay, now then we are going to quickly go through the sign convention. The first thing we are I'm already repeatedly just telling you that every distance is from the pole of the mirror, whether it is focal length, whether it is object distance, whether it is image distance. So for the this is first sign convention, that every distance must be measured from the pole. The second is P is positive for the real objects and negative for the virtual object. Similarly, Q is positive for the if the image is in front of the mirror, and negative if the image is behind the mirror. Again, the real and virtual. F is positive for the concave mirror. It produces converging mirror, produces a real images, and F is negative for the convex mirror. It always produces a virtual image, but concave mirror in one case produces a virtual image, that is when object is within the focal length. Magnification is positive for the inverted images and negative for the upright images. Okay, now to solve the problem, we are going to use a mnemonic, that is grasp rule. Grasp is just a mnemonic just to learn the thing very easily. Okay, now what G stand for in grasp? That is for the given, R for the required, A for analysis, S stand for solution, and P for the paraphrase. Now you always know that G is given, what is data we call it. R is required, means what we have to find. Analyze, after looking at the given and required, we have to uh, analyze that which formula is applicable in this case. S stand solution, obviously you are going to solve for the required, and the last is your conclusion, paraphrase. So we are going to use this formula. Now the first is example. Now how to solve the word problem. An object is placed at a distance of 30 centimeter. So this 30 centimeter is given, concave mirror is given, Focal length 5 centimeter is given. Now find the distance of image means that is required, and magnification that is also required. So how we are going to collect the data? The first is given object distance and focal length 30 and 5 centimeters respectively. Required is q and m, that is image distance and the magnification that we have to find. Now we, after looking at this, means q, we have to find q. I can apply 1 upon f is equal to 1 upon p plus 1 upon q, as f and p are known. And because it is a concave mirror, it means real images are there. So we are going to take everything with a positive sign. So next formula, first we are going to solve this. Now for solving this, in this equation, I am going to put the value f is 5, q is 30, and p is 30, and I need to find q. In order to find q, I will isolate q on one side, and taking 1 upon 30 to the other side means changing the sign, then taking up the LCM. After finding the LCM and solving it, the fraction, I'm going to cross multiply them. So cross multiply them means 5q is equal to 30. It means that 6 is q is equal to 6. It means that the image distance from the pole is 6 centimeter. The next thing is need to find is magnification. As we know that q we have already found, and p is known. It is given in the data. So I can easily find magnification by applying q and p. Now q is 6 and p is 30. That is equal to 1 upon 5. M is equal to 0.2. Now can you see that m is whether greater than 1 or lesser than 1? Yes, m is lesser than 1. So what we are going to do is conclude is that since m is lesser than 1, it means the size of image is smaller than the size of object. O- Okay, now you have, then is the next numerical. In the next numerical, focal length and again concave mirror is given as 10. Now where should an object be placed? That is given. Focal length is 10. Where should an object be placed means object distance have to be found. To get a real image magnified twice. Again, in this question, the image distance is not given, but it is given, the magnification is given. So what we are going to again collect the data given 10 and 2 required, that is the object distance is required. Now, and after analyzing, I know that I need to find p, so this is the formula or either this is the formula. I cannot apply this formula because magnification is given and q is not given, and qp is also not given. If I'm going to apply this formula, focal length is given, neither p is required, and q is again not known. So after evaluating, analyzing these, I come to the conclusion. First, I'm going to find q by using this formula. Obviously, I will get q in terms of p. So you can see that q by p, m is equal to 2q upon p, or I can say q is equal to 2p. Now I can easily apply in this equation just to find p, because now the third factor q that is unknown will be that can be written in form in the terms of the p. Now applying the second equation, 1 upon f is equal to 1 upon p plus 1 upon q. F is equal to 10. Q is replaced by 2p. Now you can see in the denominator we have the same variable, that is p. I can take up the LCM. After taking the LCM of the fraction, again cross multiply them, and I can find that object distance is equal to 15 centimeters. If the if I need to magnify the image of that object by 2 by twice. So this is what will be the conclusion. The object should be placed at a distance of 15 centimeter from the mirror to magnify it twice. Now again there is one more word problem. Uh, you need to find till here we are doing whatever is the concave mirror related questions that is related to the real images. Now whenever a object is placed within the focal length of the concave mirror, the image, the virtual image is formed. So these type of question, when the object is within the focal length, how we are going to do? Now in this question, two things are given. Object distance is 3 and radius of curvature is 24. Neither the focal length nor the q is given. Now what we are required, where image is formed means image distance and its magnification. So we need to find image distance and the magnification after looking at this. Now again, there is no focal length, but I know the relation f is equal to r by 2, so I can easily find focal length by applying this. So first I have to apply this just to find the focal length. Then I am going to put in this formula just to find the image distance. After finding the image distance, I can easily find the magnification. Now, applying the formula, f is equal to r by 2, so that focal length is 12. Now here I can conclude focal length is 12 and object distance is 3. It means object distance is lesser than the focal length. It means the object is within the focal length, or I can say that is between P and F. So what we are going to do further, solve it. 1 upon f is equal to 1 upon p plus 1 upon q. Already found that f is equal to 10 and p is equal to 3. Isolating 1 upon q on one side, taking up the LCM, then solving, then cross multiplying them, cancelling them first. 3 ones are 3, 3 fours are 12. Cancelling them, I will get that image distance is minus 4 centimeter. Now over here, the minus sign indicates that image is forming behind the mirror, and since it is behind the mirror, it is a virtual image. Now for the magnification, m is equal to q by p. I can apply 4 by 3, that is equal to 1 by 3. Over here, negative sign also only indicates that it is a virtual image. Now, what is the conclusion? The focal length of the concave mirror is 12. As the object distance is 3 centimeter, so object is within the focal length, and we get a virtual image. The image distance is minus 4 centimeter. Minus indicates that it is on the behind the mirror, and m is greater than 1, 1.33. So image is magnified. So this is the three cases, three sort of a problem that you can uh, come across in the word problems. The next is this is all for the concave mirror. Now we are going to move for the convex mirror. Now what are the magnification and equations for the convex mirror? The mirror and magnification equations are used for concave mirror, is also used for convex mirror. The only difference is that the focus is locating behind the mirror. The focal length of a convex mirror is taken with the negative sign. It is negative. Now, what problem? A 4 centimeter tall light bulb, that is the height of the object, HO, is placed at a distance of 35.5. It means placed at a distance of 35.5, that is P, from a convex mirror. Now convex mirror always produces a virtual images. So having a focal length of 12.2 centimeter. Now just to collect the data, given height of the object is 4 centimeter, object distance is 35.5 centimeter, and focal length is minus 12.2 centimeter. Why I have taken it with a negative sign? Because it is a concave mirror and focus is behind the mirror. Okay, now what we are required, calculate the image distance, that is q, and calculate the image height, that is I. Okay, now analysis, for which formula? The formula will remain the same, and formula for the for finding the height will be h, the ratio of height sizes of the image to the object is equal to the ratio of the uh, distance of image from the convex mirror to the distance of object from the convex mirror. Now applying and solving, the solution is 1 upon f is equal to 1 upon p plus 1 upon q. F is equal to minus 12.2, P is equal to 35.5. Isolating Q on one side, both will be with the negative sign. Again, taking up the LCM and solving them. Cross multiplying them and solving them, we come to the conclusion q is equal to minus 9.1 centimeter. Again, there is a minus sign indicating the image is forming behind the mirror. So it is a virtual image. Now, what do you think? It is a convex mirror. Do we get magnification or not? Let's see. By calculation, we are going to prove that. Now you see that height is equal to this upon this. Now q upon p. Now h naught will be taken to the other side, and substituting the value, q is 9.1, 35.5 is your uh, object distance, and 4 is the height of the object. After multiplying, I will get height is 1.02. Now you can see that comparing 4 and 1.02. So it means your size of the image is smaller. As you can see, the size of images is smaller than the size of object. So in convex lens, we always get a image that is always lesser than the height of the object. Now the image distance is minus 9.1 centimeter. It's a virtual image formed behind the mirror. An image is formed between f and optical center. The height of the image is smaller than the height of the object, is as it is proved by calculation. 4 is reduced to 1.2 centimeter, and we know that in convex mirror it always produces a uh, convex mirror produces a smaller in size. So it is thank you and Allah Hafiz till the next lecture.